Welcome to our news channel. You are watching your news world. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon for new notifications.
Now the trade war between the United States and China. The agreed agreement between the two countries. China has said on Sunday that the decision of the two leaders has stopped the ongoing debate on the trade front between the world's two largest economies. Beijing, Buenos Aires. During the G20 Summit in Argentina between President of China, President Xi Chenfing and US President Donald Trump separately, after a long discussion, no new charges for US $90 days in mutual trade, but the consensus has been made. Both sides have said that this meeting is successful and they will try to negotiate a new agreement in this period by solving issues related to each other. China has said on Sunday that the decision of the two leaders has stopped the ongoing debate on the trade front between the world's two largest economies. Larry Kudlow, the top advisor to the US House of Representatives of the American House of Representatives, says that the discussion between Trump and the President of China on Saturday was a good discussion about the elimination of trade war at dinner. Before leaving Trump and his delegation from Buenos Aires, Cudlow told reporters that the US president has agreed to postpone his decision to charge $200 billion of imported goods from China for 90 days. This was the first comment on the two-hour meeting between the two heads of state. White House spokesman Sarah Sanders said that in this regard, she will issue a statement soon. Trump and Xi present in the Argentine capital for the last 2 days for the G20 Summit. This meeting was held to save the world's top two economists from being trapped in a full trade war. In the meeting of the delegation members, the two leaders expressed the hope of improving the situation. Trump said, "In the end, we will finally get something that would be good for both China and the US." At the same time, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi accepted China and America after the meeting between Shi and Trump in Buenos Aires. Will further increase imports and will address the concerns of America within a 90-day period. China news agency Xinhua said Wang said there was a serious discussion in the friendly environment between the two presidents. This discussion lasted 2.5 hours, which has been quite long since the scheduled time. After the trip to Trump in November last year, it was the first face-to-face meeting of the two leaders. Wang said that the discussions on trade and economic issues between the two top leaders of the two countries have been quite positive, and there is a consensus on not charging additional fees. He said that in order to gradually reduce the imbalance in bilateral trade, China will increase the import of market-based products from the US. He said that the two sides have agreed to open the markets for each other and China will gradually resolve America's concerns to take it forward.